Hey sisters and brothers, welcome back. This video might most likely be the shortest video I've ever done on this channel, so we setting a record, unfortunately. So let's get straight into this. We're not going to waste any time. The wilderness, sisters and brothers, is going to be in Saudi Arabia. Let me show you. Now, this here is Saudi Arabia, right? Let me open this up and show you. This is where the wilderness is going to be, sisters and brothers. And let me get some more maps to help you out a little bit. Look. This is a map that we have here of the Israelite God. Now, these has the ancient words. You see land of Media, Mount Sinai, and stuff like this. So where is the wilderness? The wilderness is in the land of Media, sisters and brothers, and even more down here. If you look at the sea that's here, right? Look at this map. You see the sea, the Gulf here, and the Red Sea here. You can see that this is the same map. It has the Gulf here and the Red Sea here. But now it's called Arabia. You see that? It's called Arabia now, but back then it was called the land of Media. So I'm just showing you that that's why it has the wilderness of Paran and wilderness of Sinai and all these things down here, sisters and brothers, because this is where the wilderness is going to be. And I'm going to show you another map, a more realistic map. This is actually where I am right now doing this video. I live here, so that's how far I am from the house, but that's besides the point. Where we're going to be, sisters and brothers, is here. Let me zoom in. Show you. Let me open this up. Now good. You can see this is the African continent. Zoom in. Good. Look, you see the same thing. The Red Sea here and the other. You see? Good. So all of this here, this is Egypt. You know, all this is Egypt, and we have Saudi Arabia over here. So we are going to migrate over here, sisters and brothers. I'm showing you all this is the wilderness. This is where we're going to be. And look, let me show you something, sisters and brothers. Look, you see how this is this is what we're going to have to deal with. Look at this. Look, wow, this is what we are going to have to deal with, sisters and brothers, for 3.5 years. I am glad the Great Tribulation is not 7, because I don't think I can last in here for 7 years. This is why the scripture said the wilderness and the solitary places will be glad for them, because God is going to make waters in the deserts and all these type of stuff, because we're going to need this water system. But look at this place. You see this? This is where we're going to have to be for 3.5 years, sisters and brothers. Right? So this is exactly where the wilderness is going to be. And then we're going to go to Israel. You see Israel is up here. Look. Israel and Jerusalem, we're going to go back to the land. So after the wilderness down here, after the wilderness, God is going to take us back to the land. The same thing he did with the ancient Israelite. And the people that's going to be taken after the Great Tribulation is going to have to go through this, just like how we're going to have to when we flee before the Great Tribulation. The people that is taken, the elect that is taken after the Great Tribulation, is going to come to this same wilderness. Do you understand? They're going to come to this same place, and God is going to test them. Because, you know, God is a fair God. And then he's going to take them, the remnants of them, up there to Jerusalem. Where's Jerusalem? Yeah. You're going to take them up here to Jerusalem. Yeah, and that's how this whole thing is going to play out. So this is where the wilderness is going to be, sisters and brothers. All of this right here. This is the, you know, this is the wilderness. This is where we're going to have to flee. So wherever we are, sisters and brothers, wherever we are across the globe, we're going to have to flee to this single location right here. This is where the Lord is going to take us. All of this right here. So now that you know exactly where the wilderness is going to be, let's move into the second part of this lesson. Thank you. I'm going to try to keep this as straightforward as possible. This is the Great Tribulation. It is 3.5 years from beginning to end. We're going to deal with the before and the after. Before the Great Tribulation start, we're going to see the abomination of desolation stand in the holy place. This is what Jesus spoke about in Matthew 24. Then immediately when we see this, we are going to flee into the wilderness, sisters and brothers. That is our priority, because the abomination of desolation, the Pope, is going to make the European Union come after us and chase after us, but the Lord is going to protect us, because it is his word that we make it into the wilderness. Okay, now that we're in the wilderness, we are going to be there throughout the whole period of the Great Tribulation. because the Great Tribulation is 3.5 years, so the wilderness is 3.5 years. Then Christ is going to return, and for people who don't believe, this is probably the closest to what Christ probably actually looked like. If you go to Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14 and 15, you'll see that he has white woolly hair and his skin was like burnt brass, but that's besides the point. Christ is going to return and gather the people that remain from the Great Tribulation, because not everybody's going to make it to the wilderness in the beginning. So some is going to have to be taken, the rest is going to have to be taken after the Great Tribulation, from the Great Tribulation to the wilderness. Okay, and then a few more stuff gotta happen, and then those people is going to be taken into Jerusalem. This is how this thing is going to play out, sisters and brothers. Now, this is not the full timeline. This is only the stuff that pertains to the wilderness only. There's a lot more stuff that's going to go on during this period of time, sisters and brothers. But this is all I'm giving you for now, because we're only focusing on the wilderness right now. Okay? But I might do a video on that later on in the future. So thank you very much. Okay? God bless you.